When serving with the Black Watch on often long and unaccompanied tours away from families and loved ones, it was my responsibility to get around the men, the positions, and to find out how they were doing and how was morale. And very often my morale would be rescued by a young Black Watch soldier who would say to me, "Days to do getting few, Padre. Days to do getting few." And I'm wondering if that's how you're feeling at the moment out there on the front lines of our nurseries and schools across Scotland. Days to do getting few before Christmas. It was undoubtedly the most demanding of school terms, the most demanding of 9 months that you on the front line have been through, the most demanding and completely unprecedented times in education. No matter what the critics may say, you've been there on the front line, and never ever forget that. You have flipped from ordinary classes into blended lessons and then online, and then you flipped back without too much of a complaint, and you provided the backcloth, the rhythm of all of our lives, the rhythm of daily life here in Scotland. And all the while others have been discussing and prevaricating and sending literally forests of initiatives and recommendations and papers down the line, whether it be to do with hand sanitizers or examinations or school holidays, however well intended. And yet you have stood firm. You've been out there on the front line, and whether in hubs or schools, nurseries, or in communities, you have literally fed and clothed and kept other people's children warm and loved and safe at a time of great anxiety for them, for us all. You've dug deep, and as we mentioned another time, you've given it the extra. You've found the extra, whether it be in a coat or in a meal or crossing the road and going the extra mile and knocking on a door and making sure that a family was fine and was doing okay despite difficult circumstances. You and your colleagues have literally been good Samaritans and more. I was reminded of your perseverance and service when our youngest son Rory sent us as a family the Christmas advert of a very well-known drinks company, a soft drinks company. He added when he sent it to us that it reminded him of his elder brother Drew. It's of a father who will go to any lengths to be there for his children. At the end of this broadcast, I'm going to encourage you to view this advert if you haven't already seen it. But if you have seen it, sit your family down or your staff down with you and watch it, and just tell them that this advert reminded me of you all out there. It's a tribute to you all, with days to do getting few as you crawl towards Christmas. But before then, I wanted to share with you a lovely moment in my life when one of my grandchildren asked me, "Grandad, what is your favorite carol, your favorite Christmas carol?" And I said, "Darling, it's In the Bleak Midwinter, by far." And then she said, "And tell me, Grandad, what's the favorite verse of your favorite carol?" And I said, "Well, quite simply, darling, it's what can I give him? What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would give a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can, I give him. Give my heart." Thank you for giving your hearts and your souls to the young people and families of Scotland. We're enormously grateful to you. We're enormously proud of you all. And please remember that they will never forget how you made them feel at this difficult time in all of our lives. And nor will we forget you, as we at Columba 1400, all your tutors and our family and friends, all your Columban colleagues, would want to wish you all the most peaceful and the most restful and the most recuperative and reassuring of Christmas holidays. And I now would encourage you to see and enjoy this advert which follows, and to remember that it has reminded me of you. Yes, you.